There's no health without mental health. There's no health without mental health. There's no health without mental health. And so say all of us. That's our song. As I welcome you to this regular channel, Mind Matters with Dr. Nubi. My name is Dr. Oluseun Peter Nubi. For your counseling, online counseling session, you can always click on the number below or just WhatsApp me, and then we can have psychotherapy, online psychotherapy in a safe environment. And if you have not subscribed, if you have not shared or liked our channels, please try and do so that more people can reach us.
Want to be there? Why do you want to be in a place where they don't like you anyways?
Mm.
You know, some people deal with all this friendship stuff too, like, oh, you know someone don't like you, why are you there with them? To cause more, inflict more problem for yourself?
And I like what you said. So we should balance it. We shouldn't just say, oh, because I have learned to deal with toxic people. Even when you are saying rubbish, I'll block my mind.
There's no
Why must I even have you around me in the first place?
There's no such thing as because you're going to rub off of it. It's energy.
Yeah.
It's all energy. You're going to rub off that energy. You tell me
just block them.
You understand? You tell me you sit around people that all they do is gossip. You think you're going to just sit down there quietly because you don't gossip.
Yeah.
You just...
Yeah. It will affect you somehow.
Exactly. So... That's one of the things what I meant by you take charge of yourself, you take charge of your life. And you understand? So
I said something this year. I said, New Year, same them, block them.
Exactly.
Straightforward.
And I'm not just talking about digitally, physically too. I'm not talking about digitally, you block people. You physically too, you block people.
You block some conversations.
Because at the end of the day, I know that when I think about the pain that I've been through, where I was, and I don't want to return there, I'm not going because of you. You understand? So I'm going to be unapologetic about that.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, we've had a wonderful time. As I said, viewers, TeeBillz have been able to tell us everything, and I love what you shared. And there are questions, as I said. You can see I have a whole lot. Look at everything you told us, everything. And I'm going to synthesize some of these things, and I'm going to put it together. And I also believe that these recordings will be available for followers and those who are listening to us. I will say again, for those who are just joining, some of the things you mentioned, you talked about the fact that we must take charge. So try to take charge of your life, take charge of yourself, have empathy and love for others. And when you do that, you will not cyberbully people. Never seek validation from others. Continue to give yourself words of affirmation, give your children words of affirmation. Make sure that you are happy and you have joy as well. Don't allow your emotion to be tied to physical things. By yourself, define what your values are. What is health? What is success to you? What is religion? What is spirituality? Just take charge of your life and do you. Be at peace with yourself. So that means that some of these energies that is causing depression, anxiety, and some of them, if we start to heal ourselves first, if we start to, first of all, remove the emotional triggers that we are generating, if you can remove it, you realize that others will easily be taken care of.
And sometimes too, people actually get it confused that when people say, oh, you are too emotional, we are all emotional.
It doesn't mean you are weak.
It doesn't mean you are weak. It's just the way, the technique at which we use our emotions is different.
Stop being emotional.
That's what, you stop being emotional. What do you mean? What's the meaning of stop being emotional? Even when you think about it, God is an emotional God. When you look at the traits of God, God operated with emotions too. So who am I as human being not to operate with emotions? But the thing that now is just understanding those emotions and how to channel those emotions into things that works for you. Because the same way you channel your emotions into depression, and it didn't work for you, the same way you can channel your emotions into things that will give you peace, into things that will give you joy, into things that will keep you happy or make you happy, into things that will make you live a life of fulfillment without pressure of thinking, oh, until I'm this, until I'm that, before I can actually live a fulfilling life.
Yeah. Yeah. And we also said that it's okay not to be okay. You must try to seek for help.
Me,
Suicide is not the
I even
option.
allow myself to make mistakes.
Yeah.
I allow myself to make
So you
mistakes.
learn.
Yeah, and you learn.
Suicide is not
Yeah, I mean, I'm man.
Suicide is not an option. And I'm so happy you said something. Let us take, for example, if you have ended your life, would you have been able to come back and help the lives of Tasha? So therefore, it's important for people to know that there's always one.
Exactly. My kids will be, my children will be fatherless right now. The fun and joy that I'm having with my children right now, it won't be there.
Very terrible.
Like,
so,
you understand? So it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm not saying all these things like it's easy. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy.
Yeah.
But just try. Just keep going. Take it a day out of time. Just take it a day out of time, knowing that it's okay. Because if you live to see tomorrow, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. But once we are gone, and we don't know what happens on that other side.
On the other side,
we don't know. You understand? So let's just live our life with gratitude, because that's what's going to actually ease you. Just be grateful, thankful for where you had. I know you want to get to a better place, but just enjoy this moment. Just stay where you are right now, so that you are not putting too much pressure onto tomorrow that you don't even know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And you are forgetting to live today.
So somebody said, thank you for saying it's not easy. And again, we are saying that
it's not easy. It's not easy. We all know what's going on around the world. We know how many people have lost their job. We know how many people have lost family members. You understand? It's not easy out there.
Yeah.
But
I know.
What do we do? What do
I
we
know.
do?
I know. I mean, talking to you now, if I told you that one of the most precious person to me, my mother died 3 weeks ago. Oh, wow. And here I am. And before he died, he spent 70 days in the hospital. He was in ICU. We were spending millions. We did everything possible to help mama. But unfortunately, if money could buy life, if anything could buy life.
Yeah, I just saw something right now. Shout outs to DJ Big N. He actually just said something. He said, hope is powerful. Hope is all we have. But then again, we need to be able to understand what we are hoping for.
Yeah.
You understand? Because even that same hope can lead to pressure.
Yeah.
You can be so hopeful, and it will lead to pressure for you. And pressure leads to what? These emotions that leads to depression.
Yeah.
You understand? So for me, like, you are even being hopeful. You understand? And sometimes too, we need to live in a realistic world. It's just like right now, right? I'm hopeful to want to do something, but I've not taken action that will give me results. And I'll sit here
and when the result does not come, you be depressed.
And I'll sit here and pray to God, but I've not taken a step that will give me an action that will turn my hope into a reality for me. But I want to live in a reality world of being hopeful. But I'm not even taking charge. I'm not taking action. So how can I just sit down here and say, oh yeah, I'm going to be hopeful for tomorrow, when I'm not even taking action today, so that when I take action today, my hopefulness will lead to
actualized.
Reality. Yeah, you to be actualized. You understand? So sometimes too, we say all these things.
So what we are saying, the truth is, the TeeBillz, what we are saying this evening is, we are not motivational speakers.
Oh no,
and we're not just telling people you can use one finger to lift aeroplane.
No,
that's not what we're saying here. We're just saying how do you deal with your emotion, how do you take charge of your mental health, How do you become realistic and pursue those goals? I had my child in the school, I could not afford school fees. I withdrew the child and I lost my Highlander. Oh, I said, oh, everything because I had an accident. I went to buy a golf. Everybody said, this golf is too small for you. Your head is touching the roof. But that was what I could afford at that time.
Exactly.
And after 6 months, I was able to buy a better one.
Exactly.
A better car. So it's ability for people to know that life is not a linear graph. It's a cosine.
Yeah.
Up and down. Up and down.
However you're able to just keep going, that's what determines.
You keep adjusting.
You just keep finding a way to just adapt, and just keep going.
Yeah.
You understand? So
it's
not easy. It's not easy out there, my people. But just let's all love each other and show empathy and love to one another, and just keep living with hope, and just keep working at hope, not just living, working towards hope. Yeah. So
I think with that we can call it a day. It can be a wrap up. We'll definitely continue talking. I have committed Friday 6 o'clock. Anytime you are less busy, you join in the live. We'll talk again. And before you know it, we said something. We said it's not about the number of people that join this live.
Oh yeah, thank you, Tasha.
Just that one person. Is Tasha in?
Yeah, Tasha has been there too.
Okay, definitely. We're going to have good sessions with Tasha as well. I saw her tweet, and when Dele died, and she really went out. She said a lot of things that now everybody is talking about. Oh, sorry, rest in peace, Dele, this and that. But those who have not even taken their life, you are wishing somebody's son, daughter is dead. You are doing a lot of cyberbullying and co. That everybody must just behave.
That's fact.
And we must have empathy and love and know the importance of our actions on others. So I'm going to also have Tacha to talk to Tacha and co. And we'll do this again on Friday, 6 o'clock, if you are chanced. We can start something. This is January. We don't know who God will help.
At the end of the day, we don't know who God. Just like I said to you, it's not about how many people are going to be on this live watching. All I know is that if 2 or 3 people can relate to what we're saying, and that will help them to be able to navigate. Because life is not easy, but how we're able to navigate towards it is navigating is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So I wish everyone blessings out there, and let's just keep going.
Yeah. So let's say together, there's no health without mental health. Have a wonderful day.
And you too, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your story. Bye-bye.